Before we get started with today's matchup against the U17 Chargers and the West Florida Flames, we have a special message from some of our Rowdies players for the Chargers.
Lasso, just real quick.
Yeah.
Chargers, U17 club.
Okay.
Trying to get them individually better and also, as an actual club. Any words of encouragement, anything on or off the field that you can actually suggest?
U17 Chargers players, repetition, and this is going to be a little cliche, but to have fun. So, every time you go out there, put a smile on your face. It's not always going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes, but failure is the first step to success. It's a cliche, corny acronym, but it's your first attempt in learning. So if you mess up, just keep on going.
Gotcha. Cool. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank
Thank you so much.
In order for the players to work hard every day, enjoy what you do, and know that it doesn't last forever, so make the most of it.
Thank you very much.
Just work hard every day and have fun doing it.
Okay, anything else, like the secret sauce?
No, just have fun.
Just have fun?
Just have fun.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it. As a team.
Yeah, just play as much as they can and work hard.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No worries. Secrets to success?
Yes.
I would probably say work hard, listen to your coach, and every single time you step on the field, give it 110%. That's all you
Okay.
can do.
Anything they can do outside of the actual practices to get better as well?
Yeah, I think look after yourself, look after your body, work hard off
Okay.
the pitch as well, because that's just as important. I think, do extra. If you can get extra training in, it's going to be beneficial. And
Gotcha.
that's it, yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you to the St. Petersburg Rowdies for those wonderful words of encouragement and messages. We are here back again, ready for this particular game to start. Referees are on to the pitch, making sure that they go over the game plan in regards to what types of calls will possibly be made, how to handle the tone of the actual game as well. Very important to actually set the tone early. Here we have the Chargers and the West Florida Flames. U17 gearing up. Here we go. Oh, and there's a curveball just when you thought the game was starting. You're hit with the bundles of joy, Winston, the unofficial mascot. And with all of that cuteness out of the way, now we can actually gear up for this particular game here. Whistle is blown, game is on, midfield receives the ball, defensive mid's going to send this one all the way back. Looks like 24, I believe. Noah Graham's going to be able to get the first initial header for the Chargers as the left mid. I believe that might be number 20, Tyler. I could be wrong. 27, Jose is going to bring this particular ball into the box. Pass it into the center. Unfortunately, that one is stopped by the left center, the actual right center back for Florida Flames. Looks like we're gearing up for a corner kick or possible throw-in as Noah and Lyle discuss, or actually that may have been Noah and Nicholas discussing a couple of formations in the back and how they're going to handle everything. All players in the box says, yes, we are gearing up for a Chargers throw-in. As I push this microphone back, as I am getting the word from the studio network that the sound might be a little too high. Corner kick in preparation of, as the referee is, again, as we discussed earlier, is making sure that they are on top of all of the calls, making sure the proper spacing and physicality in the box is fair. And there's a low ball off of Lyle's left leg here, and looks like we're going to gear up for yet another corner kick. As that ball's immediately into the box. Goalie's going to grab this one down. Both teams getting ready for their particular shape. And this ball is going to be sent down. Let's see exactly who's going to get on this one. Noah tries to get a little piece of that one. That ball's going to go past him. Quick to the right. Lyle's going to get a foot on that one. Send that one out of bounds. We might be gearing up for a throw-in or a possible goal kick. But it is looking like it's going to be a corner kick onto the sideline. Both teams gearing up, matching up, taking a look, trying to see exactly which particular Florida Flames might be rushing the box. And that's a huge one into the box. Goalie's going to grab that one, smother it down, and look forward to sending this one down to the midfield, possible striker connection. And that ball's going to make it to the midfield. It's going to be kicked right back up. Hudson's going to grab a foot on that one, send it over to the right midfield. Takes a look downfield and passes it up to Lyle, able to get a small little touch on that one, but regathers himself, sends it over to the midfield. Hudson, got to watch out for this guy Hudson, because one of the things that you'll notice from him is from the last 2 games, he's been really stepping up his game and really starting to play part of that leadership role in the midfield. So it should be very exciting to see exactly how his particular game is today. Here we have the right striker, number 18, trying to make a play here. Great defensive pressure from the left back. A number of games in the surrounding areas, you can hear the screams. It sounds like a roller coaster theme park as we gear up for plenty of wind and a huge throw in. We have 21 closest to the camera here. I believe that may be Aiden, who is assisting the team today. Tyler's going to kick this one over. Flames is going to get a touch on this particular one. Sent into the box, but sent immediately right back out. Nathan's going to get a ball on this particular one. Send it over to the right strike, and we now have left back sending it up to connecting to the midfielders here. A couple of rollovers and a little bit of containment by number 22, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. Florida Flames will be able to know, actually, yep, and here we are over to the midfield, almost to the midfield. Let's see if the Caden can take a look to the left, a look to the right, still dribbling. Great touch, passes it over to 27, and then right back over to 18. He'll try to feed number 21, Aiden. That ball's going to be stolen. And there's a great defensive help there by number 20. Let's see what happens here if they can keep this one in bounds. That one's going to go right back out. 21 Aiden will gear up. Throw-in is going to be off of the Flames, off of the foot, out of bounds, and we do have a throw-in for the Chargers. As the disappearance behind the actual tree. Great throw into the box, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. Looks like we'll gear up for a goal kick. Center back's moving up. Goalkeeper looking downfield. He'll send this one. Oh, this one's going to be a high flyer over the midline. Lyle's going to kick this one over. Actually, I believe that's Nicholas. Nicholas is going to actually kick that one out of bounds, as we do have a game right behind the camera crew as well. Huge throw in by Shades. Number 3 with a little bit of pressure here. And Noah's going to kick this one out. Center back for the Chargers, as Florida Flames will gear up for a throw-in. Great to see some of the one thing with the Chargers team is the communication level has definitely increased. You are starting to see a lot of players doing more and more talking, which is definitely great to see as this ball is thrown into the box. Hudson's going to put a foot on this one. Jose's going to try to get a settle here. Lyle's going to run over, try to get a touch. 15's resetting it right back over to his center backs. Center backs are pretty active here for the Florida Flames, and that ball's going to be stolen. Nathan's going to dribble this one down. Looks like there might be a possible steal here, and there is some assistance. Caden's going to dribble that particular ball out. Great to see him pretty active on the ball today, and Hudson's going to put a right foot on that one as Caden's going to run this one down. Flames sending it right back out, trying to connect with their left striker. Hudson with a little bit of pressure and out of bounds, and that's what the pressure will do. When you create pressure, you create uneasiness, and that's exactly what happened there. So great to see that particular defensive strategy there, as one thing you want to do is always kind of step into the step on the ball. Get to the ball before they can actually make a play here, as that ball is going to make its way into the back. And that one's quickly thrown out to 8 and 21. He's going to bring this one back from the left back. He's got 2 people on him. Medical staff did let me know that I believe yesterday Noah, his foot actually got banged up a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how he performs there. Definitely going to need his leadership out in the backfield as 41 throws this to his player. They're going to throw this one down quick. Flames trying to look for a little bit of quick offense here. Noah's going to close in the gap on that one. 11's going to send this one down into the box. And Nicholas is going to be all over that one, as Aiden's also going to try to create a little bit of pressure. And look at the body mechanics on number 18 coming in there. And 27, he's going to fall down. Referee right on top of that particular play there. Hudson with a quick pass into the number 18 middle field, connecting with the right striker here. He's going to run this one down, see if he can get a play going here. Great zoom in. Caden with the pass into the middle of the box. and not able to connect there, but the ball is still in their favor. Lyle's going to kick this one over to Jose. Let's see if they can actually do anything with this particular ball. 41 with a little bit of push off and some great defense of containment as the Chargers gear up for the quick throw in right into 20. As Hudson's going to receive this. A little bit of bump in the back there, but still staying on the actual play. This ball's going to get sent down, and we've got a runner here. Goalie out of the box. He's going to send this one out of bounds here. They were almost able to catch the Chargers off guard there. Just taking a look at Noah. I believe his foot's still kind of warming up there as he's going to get in on a little bit of the action there. But here we got number 18. Quick little pass over to the right. Nathan's going to have to regroup here. One's coming in hot. As that ball gets sent down, trying to connect with Lyle. Number 2 is going to head that particular one out towards the Chargers bench. Wind continuously picking up here. Trees are blowing left and right. Number 41 right back, Nathan. He's going to get this ball into number 18, see if he can connect, maybe send it right back. Tries to make a play here. That ball's going. No, that ball is out of bounds. That's going to go Florida Flames. Florida Flames' favor as their left back throws it in, gearing up for a quick throw in high over the head here, off of the chest of Nathan, 41. They'll send that one down. It looks like the ball did not go in all the way. It's possible. No, it looks like they're going to keep it right up here. As Flames again will gear up, trying to throw it into the box here. Noah's going to miss the header on that one. That ball's going to go out of bounds, but help defense by 21. He's going to help that particular ball get out of the box. As again, I mentioned that, I believe the medical staff, they did clear him to actual play, but see if Noah's going to get that one wrapped up or not. But let's take a look as he closes in, using the body on number 3, making it difficult, and also Hudson now using his particular body mechanics. 18's going to look around and see what he's got. Send this over to the left back. He's going to try to chip that pass around him. Noah's going to get yes, he is going to get a right foot and send that one down. Hudson's going to try to run this one down as it's not cleared all the way, but Nathan's going to take a look to the right and then send this ball out of bounds. And it looks like there is a goal on the play, but it is out of bounds on the net on the sideline. So I don't believe they'll be able to use that one. But here we got Hudson coming in. Clay's going to take a look downfield, send that ball right foot inside touch and into the middle field. Jose's going to try to maybe work a little magic. Jose's really good on kind of using that body to try to create a little bit of space there as Aiden's going to run this one down, but that ball's going to be kicked out by number 18. As the Chargers gear up for their throw-in. And definitely a score behind the camera crew there, but that ball, that's the type of cheering that the Chargers may want. As Clay's going to try to make a play. He's going to take a shot here. It's going to be far right, but good attempt. Flames with the ball. Goalkeeper's going to hug that ball and see if he can send this one down, which he is. It's a high flyer as well, way past the line. As Nicholas will send this one over. Clay's going to get in on the action and try to make a play. Left foot over. No one there. As the Flames will take advantage of that. Hudson comes in. Was able to get a foot on that. And Clay is also, he might be able to, as the referee is going to make a call here. And it looks like Nicholas is going to be able to send this ball downfield. See if he can connect. And almost a bounce into the goal. Pretty big kick there. Chargers gearing up for a corner kick, and the ball is in the box. Number 20 trying to get a foot on that one. Noah at the midfield. Nicholas seems to be between the midfield and goalie. Ball into the box off of the stomach of the actual center back. That ball's going to be chased down by number 20. They're going to keep a possession here due to the hustle. Aiden calling for the ball relentlessly from Hudson. Hudson's going to deliver that ball into the box, but not able to connect with anyone. Tyler's going to send that one out, and ball is out of bounds. That's going to go down to the Florida Flames. 41 and 18 both checking in. Huge throw in. Oh, 21. He probably would have wanted to settle on that one and then put some laces on that particular ball. Nevertheless, loose settle. That ball's going to go out and back, and that's going to be ran down. Number 3 going to try to make a play on that one. And that ball is going to go behind the net. Look like a possible huge opportunity there, but that opportunity is missed as that ball gets sent down. Looks like the Flames are still able to get the ball into the attacking third of the Chargers so far. So it should be interesting to see what type of adjustments that the Chargers will make. That's one of the things, again, with the communication levels increasing every game and every practice with the Chargers. So I'm pretty sure that they will be able to make some type of a communication / adjustment to see if they can actually zero in on what's happening with that ball beginning escaping through the back line there. As that ball is going to be sent over, Jose is going to make a play on this one. Lyle's going to try to get a nice little touch. And I don't know if that was a shot or if that was a pass. Not the best of shot there. Might have wanted him to see him maybe kind of reset that particular thing. But it's possible he may have seen the goalie slightly out the box and he tried to kick it over. That's definitely a good thing to do. When players do see the goalie slightly out the box, they might try to chip it over the actual goalkeeper. As the Flames gear up for yet another kick downfield, that ball's going to be sent way past the half line. Aiden's going to try to chip it over to the midfield. Clay's going to head this one over, and Aiden's going to get over. Noah's going to get it off the chest. And it looks like they called a handball on him. Didn't look like it, as Noah is trying to talk to the referee and letting him know that, hey, that was off of the shoulder, ref. But the referee is not trying to hear it at this particular moment in time, and we'll gear up for an actual kick. Again, as the fans are behind us cheering quite loudly, enjoying the game. Chargers are trying to match up against all of the players as they get ready for this particular kick here. It's going to be high to the left and over into the corner. It did not look like the goalie may have seen that particular one. I know the sun is behind him. It's possible the sun may have been kind of glaring on the actual ball itself, not allowing him to get the proper timing on that particular ball there, or just seeing it a little bit too late. But nevertheless, Florida Flames up 1-0, in which they strike first. Liam going to go into the ball, try to get that particular touch on that one. Caden's going to run this one down, try to cross a little bit of defensive. Oh, there's a nice little slide tackle. Assisting. Oh, and Noah's going to close in on this particular ball here as Nicholas is going to send this one over out into the stands here. As 18 gears up for yet another throw in, trying to connect here. Aiden's going to get a small little touch off of the leg, off of the shin here. Huge throw in. Lyle's going to be able to kick this particular one there. No, that's not Lyle. That is Nicholas. As that ball is deep into the striking zone for Florida Flames. Setting up again. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It looks like there might be a substitution for both teams gearing up. As that throw in will be sent out of bounds here. Let's see if we can. They are in search of one of the balls there. Looks like that ball went pretty far, deep into the woods here. As they gear up for a nice little kick. There's a good ball into the box. Not able to connect with anyone, but a great ball. Florida Flames gearing up for a goal kick. As they kick this one out of the box, setting up with their center backs. They're going to look downfield, see exactly what we got going here as that ball is going to be sent down. Noah's going to get a left foot on that one. That's a high flyer off of the shoulder of Kevin, number 34, but I believe it was called out. Two's going to throw this one down, trying to connect. Looks like Noah's in there all on the action, creating a lot of mischief in there. Nicholas is going to come over, get that ball out of bounds. So great defensive assistance there. Let's take a look and see exactly what we got as they are The ball is here on the sideline, 15 pointing out, hey, watch it there. I'll be passing it out over to you. Or is it possible that he is subbed out? Yes, I believe that is exactly what happened. Here we're going to take a look as the Florida Flames gear up. Noah pointing around, talking to his defensive backs here. Ball's thrown in. Aiden's going to get a right foot on that particular one there. Jose is going to cause a lot of trouble there, and Noah's going to jump in on the defense side as well. That's going to be a kick to the left of the post. Looks like the Chargers may have missed a step in on that particular offensive strike here, but nevertheless, 1-0 Florida Flames. Kevin with the ball. Let's see if he can pass it. Oh, Lyle really wanted that. Kevin, he really wanted that particular ball. You could see it as they send this one down. Noah's going to get ahead on this particular ball here, and 18's going to try to work something here. Noah's going to step in, try to make something happen there. He's going to have to get back and assist as the Florida Flames are being chased down by Clay, closing off that particular attack. Caden in with some tight defense, and Nicholas is going to get a right foot on that one, but it bounces right back in, and that ball's going to get sent down. Lyle's going to head that one over to Kevin, loses the ball. Left mid connecting with his right back, and Florida Flames are off to the attack. Noah's going to get that particular ball there and send it down, trying to connect with Kevin. Great stop by Noah, stopping the ongoing attack here. But Florida Flames with the ball yet again and sending it into the box. Oh, it's a loose connection. One settle, and that ball would have been into the actual goal. As Aiden sends this one down, number 20 is going to try to work on that, get that ball out of there, because right now the time of possession, or at least the time of attack, the actual amount of attacking options that they are getting, as Hudson is working on that and stepping into the ball, not allowing the actual shots fired at all. But even still, as Lyle's dribbling this one down and trying to connect with Caden, taking 2 looks downfield and going to pass it upfield, trying to connect with Lyle. But the Florida Flames are really, really trying to attack. They are relentless out there as that ball is quickly rolled out to the center back. He's going to send that one down. Plenty of time and space for him to get that particular pass off. Hudson's going to come in, try to make it a little dangerous there. Caden's going to close in on that particular one. Left back's going to know. Left mid's going to send this one up to the left striker, number 7, and he's going to be chased down. A little bit of containment by 18, but he's still able to get around that corner, and Clay's going to come in with a key stop, in which that's going to actually stop that particular cross there. But nevertheless, they do have themselves a West Florida Flames corner kick as they are gearing up and trying to charge into the box here. High flyer into the box. That's going to be headed in. Goalie's going to grab that one. As he talks to his players, he's looking to the left, looking to the right. Let's see if he can make a play. He's going to send this one down. He did look over to Aiden to possibly send that one over to him. He's going to send this one down into the midfield. That's going to be headed off. And looks like 20 is going to send that one over. Try to connect with Caden. 33 is going to try to connect over with the left strike a little too far. That one will go out of bounds as right back. I believe Clay is in at the right back. He'll send this one in, trying to connect with 34, Kevin, one of the strikers here. As that ball's headed down, Hudson trying to make a play on that. Jose with a pass over to Lyle. No, it's a long ball over to Kevin. Let's see if he can actually get to that one. And no, he is not. Now, that's one thing that Florida Flames have been doing, is they've been pretty quick with trying to get this ball out. I am noticing that the Chargers they are playing their strikers up high now, trying to actually avoid anyone to roll that ball out. A connection to the midfield sent over to the left. Clay's going to settle that one, get a touch on that. Able to connect with Jose, and he's going to send this one off to Hudson. He's avoiding one player, then 2 players. Oh, that ball it's ricocheted off. Maybe possible a miss juggle, a miss dribble as Aiden goes down, lands on his left knee, and it looks like 18's going to try to really work. 18's really been working in that midfield as he's trying to actually own that particular space. As Lyle's going to get a settle on this particular ball, receives a bump in the back, no call. Ref letting him play as that ball is going to go out of bounds. Ball sent down. Noah's going to try to shield that particular ball, send it out with the pressure on his back. He said, you know what, it's better to just send this one out as opposed to, causing a possible error here as Clay comes in and stops the attack. Aiden as well. Kevin's going to send this one downfield, get that ball out of the attacking third because the Florida Flames have been attacking left and right. Not able, they've had plenty of opportunities, definitely so. Surprisingly, the ball, it is still 1-0 Florida Flames. This ball bouncing back over to Noah. Noah's going to kick that with the left foot down. Gets almost to the midfield, but Florida Flames still able to retain the possession. Let's see exactly what we have here. They did not get rid of that one here. Really got to really clear that ball out. I know Kevin was being a little patient with the ball, but here they are with plenty of opportunities here. Noah's going to get a left foot on that particular ball and get it out. And we are off to the races. Chargers trying to connect downfield. Ooh, that would have been a good ball. Great look, Hudson. That was a great look. Trying to connect with the left striker there. I'm telling you, possible maybe 2 feet more, and that ball was going to actually connect. I believe it was the Florida Flames that got a foot on that particular ball to stop that actual attack. But and this is one of the things we've been talking about in regards to Hudson's gameplay. We were very curious as to see at what level at what level of game, what type of game would Hudson have for this particular game? Because the last 2 games that he's been having, he's been really able to kind of create some offense with his dribbling ability in the open field. So I'm sure they are looking forward to seeing some additional passes from him as Noah chases number 13 down and tries to make sure that he does not cross the ball or get a play on that particular ball and drive it into the box, as Noah will take the kick here. It looks like, let's take a look and see what foot he's actually using. I can hear the medical staff on the sideline yelling. He's actually using the right foot, which was banged up yesterday. Pretty odd, but let's see what we get as far as the level of kick. It gets close to the midline as Lyle heads this over, trying to connect with his midfield, but 23 on the play. Nathan trying to make a play on the ball. Noah's going to try to do something here, but now Hudson, 20, trying to get in on that particular ball. Now Noah's going to make a missed chipped fire. Nathan's going to try to help out as that ball sent in. Aiden into the box position, and West Florida Flames chasing that particular ball down. Lyle, if he can get to that particular ball, long strides, but not able to connect. Kevin, actually Jose, knowing that it could be a possible rollout, and there is the rollout to the right as Lyle is in on that, creating the pressure, and that's exactly what happens when you create that pressure. You get a turnover there, but Florida Flames still able to actually, get that particular ball back as Lyle gets in on this. Really, Florida Flames not able to move the ball as easily as they did earlier, so it looks like there was a coaching adjustment here. So I'm pretty sure Dominic, the Chargers coach, Dominic, I'm pretty sure he may have mentioned, look, they're getting plenty of time to roll that particular ball out. Play them high, or if that wasn't mentioned, then noticing that they are tightening up, past that half court line, past the midline, you can definitely see a slight adjustment here because, again, both coaches on the sideline are known for their chess-making abilities. And when you're playing soccer, it is nothing but a chess game. You're playing differences as Noah's tightening up on that particular play there. That particular ball is turned over. 24 putting a body on anyone who has that particular ball, letting it be known that it's not going to be easy to just turn around here as that ball's not cleared out, but now it is. Lyle's going to do a nice little pass here. Kevin's going to take a look, see if he can send that ball down, which he does. Not able to connect with Lyle or Kevin or Jose, but Clay is on the ball over on the right back position, and he'll get a quick little throw in. Quick offense, which is definitely good to see. Try to catch the teams off guard, throw the ball in quick. Usually people are waiting for like a TV timeout or a substitution. No, that ball goes out of bounds. Grab that ball, get it going, throw it down. Hudson going to pass this one over to the midfield to see if they can send this one down. Lyle's able to. That's a high-flying ball, but still able to connect with Kevin, number 34. And right now we're playing ping pong ball with this particular ball here as that wind is picking up. Really, it's a battle of who can settle it first, get the ball down, and try to make a play on it. But right now, it seems like that ball has a lot of helium, and it is just it's just staying in the air. as Nathan tries to make a play on this particular ball here. 30, nice little touch here to kind of reset, gives it back to the right back, and now right back or over to the midfield, and then over to 23, who initiated the reset, which now he's dribbling all over the place trying to make a play here, as that ball is now sent out by Aiden. Center back going to send this one out. Jose trying to make a play here. The back's connecting with 34, and oh, that ball's going to get right behind. They're looking for a handball. Let's see exactly what happened. And it looks like no. It's possible that it may have been a handball, but I believe the sideline judge called it offsides. So that ball's going to get sent downfield. And Nathan's going to get a right foot inside of the right foot, send this one over to slightly past the midfield here. Let's take a look. Nathan's going to get another touch on this. And there's another touch trying to connect with Lyle. He is able to connect. Let's see if they can get it right back to him as Jose's trying to make a play here. He's receiving a lot of defensive pressure here. And their center back's going to, actually their right back's going to say, no way, Jose. Pun intended. Here we go. And it looks like, oh, look at Hudson's defense there on number 15. And that's exactly what you want. The midfielders getting back on defense and helping the four backs. And that's one of the things where it cannot just be the four backs responsible for the defense. You need your midfielders back, and in some cases you need, actually a lot of cases, you need your strikers back as well. But and there we have a different sport of wrestling, but he was able to make sure he landed nice and soft on his belly, as he did. You could also notice him kind of holding him, guiding him down to the ground gently. No calls on the play. I believe that's exactly what the referee seen, as that ball is thrown in. Nicholas is going to try to get a touch on that particular ball there as they are battling it out. Number 5 trying to connect, and Nicholas is going to get another touch on that one. And what's the call here? Nevertheless, Clay with the ball, dribbling, and body mechanics by the midfield, able to get that ball out. Noah's going to try to get a play on that particular ball. Aiden's going to get that one. And let's see what we got here as 2 players are down. The player, he was not Aiden not able to clear it, but he was able to kind of get back and assist with not allowing anything to happen, as the Florida Flames, for the corner kick, which is relatively low, and Chargers off to the races here. A little bit of containment there by 22, and 22 shielding the ball with his body, able to reset, feed the left back. Left back sends it back up, but not able to connect with his players, as 20 is going to send this one. That looks like a good ball over to Lyle, and they're called offsides. I don't know about that one. That one was pretty close. Sometimes when a player is so open, sometimes that flag just goes up anyways when a player is just so wide open. But it's really all about as Noah tries to clear this particular ball out, connects with 27. 27 is going to go down. Jose is down for the count. Let's see if he pops right back up as Nathan tries to contain this particular ball on the sideline. Nathan causing the ball to be reset and sent back, and that ball is going to be sent into the box, but the goalie is going to be able to get a nice little stop on that particular ball there as he rolls it out to the right, connecting with Clay. No, connecting with Hudson. I like that particular play there, catching them off guard, really trying to send that ball, get the offense going immediately after receiving, after actually handling the actual save here. As that ball is going to be sent down and right back into the goalie hands. Let's see exactly what he does here. He's looking downfield, trying to connect with one of his strikers here. That's a huge ball. A lot of helium under that one. Lyle with the height advantage. Well, actually, not the height advantage in this case, because Shades is definitely up there at probably about 6'1", give or take, as Jose creates a little pressure. Noah connecting to Hudson. Hudson over to Kevin. And actually, no, not over to Kevin, as we got a man down over there by the camera crew. They'll check on him, make sure he's all right. But in addition to that, how's the camera equipment? We've got, $50,000 camera equipment over there, and of course another $30,000 with the audio equipment. But as I do see that the camera is still rotating, so it looks like we are fine. And all jokes aside, it's definitely good to see that the kid was able to actually pop up immediately. If it was me, we probably have to stop the game, call the paramedics, and, it would have been a while for me to get back up. But here we are as that ball's rolled out to the center back. Noah's going to get the ball, try to avoid a couple of players and still get the pass off. Clay's going to take a look downfield, send it, and trying to connect with one of his backs, one of his actual forwards, that is. Striker's not able to get on the receiving end here, but the goalkeeper is going to send this particular ball down. Nathan's going to get ahead on that one, and that's going to go out of bounds at the midline. Huge throw in, and it looks like Nicholas is going to get a header on that one, connecting with 20. 20 trying to connect. It looks like he was dribbling, but able to connect it over to 18. 18 taking the space, so he's going to pass this one out over to Hudson. Hudson connecting right back to 20, who tries to kick it with the inside right foot over the actual player. Possible pass or dribble over, but Clay's going to get in, try to stop that particular action. Hudson's going to get a little touch. Clay's going to look over. Connects with Nicholas. Nicholas is going to send this one down. Connects with 20. 20 back over to Hudson. Let's see exactly what he does with that. Splits two players. Puts his hands up. But come on, time to get right back into the game. Get that ball back. As we gear up, quick little substitution. Caden's going to come in. He's going to bring in a lot of speed and a lot of tight defense. He will cause some troubles because that's one of the things. The pace is definitely up there, so it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what type of playmaking ability he is going to have. We have Lyle here. He's going to pass that ball right over to Caden as he'll take a touch and send it over, trying to connect with Jose. Oh, come on, Jose. You really got to fight for that particular ball there. When that ball's delivered to you like that, you gotta really try to get that particular ball. Easier said than done. Obviously, these center backs for Florida Flames have been playing relatively okay, not making it easy, as a number of Chargers have been passing the ball into the box. And a little bit of bundles of joy there. That's Winston taking a look, making sure the corner kick is properly placed, in which that ball is going to come over to the sideline as we gear up for the second half, as Clay takes a look over to the right, making sure everyone is in the proper place. Right foot back over to the center mid. He'll take a touch, and Liam's going to send this one right back up. Not able to connect. Florida Flames taking advantage. They'll try to make a little move or Ruski over here. Trying to connect over. Long ball, medium-sized ball over to the right here, as Aiden's going to chase this particular ball down, as Florida Flames gear up for the throw-in. As they connect with 17, not able to get the best of touch on that particular ball though. Wind picking up. Noah looks like he's going to take this particular goal kick here. The wind is not in their favor right now, as that ball, it is sent slightly gets into the circle at least. Let's keep an eye on that. Chargers kicking into the wind now, as you can hear. That wind is pretty heavy. Nicholas tries to connect over, and Florida Flames off to the attack. Aiden, we got a number of names here, as Noah's going to stop that particular attack. Left foot inside touch, out of bounds. As Florida Flames get ready for their particular kick, and high one into the box. Nathan's going to take a look at the number 14, running him down. Great to shield that particular ball. And here we go again. Wind really picking up here. Let's take a look and see. Florida Flames gearing up. Oh, we got a low one here. That ball's going to get chipped, shot right back over to the attacking third here, but into the middle of the field. 23, great little touches with the outside of the left foot, trying to make something happen. Clay taking the space. Jose, it looks like Clay was looking to receive that ball there from Jose, as they gear up for this particular kick here. Aiden's going to walk over, take a look over to the right, see where the actual players are positioning themselves. Noah will take a look over, look downfield. Caden's going to take the spot and relieve Aiden in the middle. That ball's going to get sent over. Let's see who connects on that particular ball there. Florida Flames off to the races. Noah tries to get a touch on that one. Nathan running back, trying to play the coverage. 13 with the ball. 2v1 has to reset due to Nicholas and Caden closing in on the gap. And Nicholas will send this one high flyer. Let's see if Hudson can get on that one. He heads it over to Clay. Clay settles it down off of the chest. 18 able to recover. Clay not giving up on the play, as that rhymes. Clay not giving up on the play, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. Let's see if Florida Flames will be able to throw this one in. They are throwing it in. Quick little connection onto the sideline. Aiden's going to get inside left foot, kick that one slightly out, but doesn't go all the way. As we gear up, Clay will take a look downfield. Sun in their eyes and the wind not in their favor, but the ball, it's a good ball. Liam trying to get on that. Nathan's going to try to kick this one out up to the striker's position here. And that particular, looks like it went out. So we'll take the cameraman's word for it as Noah's going to head this one out of bounds. Great way to stop that particular play from turning into anything at all. Florida Flames with the throw in. Oh, right off of the side of the foot there. 10 trying to put a foot on that one. Oh, you know he definitely would like that particular ball back. It doesn't look like that. He connected well with that particular ball there. As Noah kicks this one. Oh, that's a bad one. Bad kick right there. Even though the wind is there, he knows it. He's looking at himself. He's like, okay, I know that wasn't a kick there. So they're going to have to make an adjustment as those kicks are not on today as far as being kicked from the outside. Great 50. I mean, he has both feet, the left foot and the right foot, both just as strong. But today, I believe they might have to make a little adjustment as that ball's going to be kicked into the box. Goalie's going to run that one down as, again, we have some great foliage in the background there. Let's take a look and see. The goalie's going to kick this one down. We got a high flyer. A lot of air under that one. They're quickly going to kick. They're quickly going to send that one right back into the midfield. 13 trying to settle his own ball, and that looked like a possible handball there. No call. 8's going to try to make something happen as that ball's rolled out. And here we go. Chargers off to the races here. Oh! There's a nice little slide tackle. Looks like he got the ball. First. Great to see both players bounce right back up. As Liam will check in, try to get that particular ball here. Florida Flames off to the races here. We got great defensive coverage. Aiden's going to try to contain this particular ball here. 13 trying to make something happen, but Aiden is really staying in between the goal and the player. Able to get the ball over to 10, almost to 14. He pushes it out. Liam with the great defense. Liam causing the ball to be kicked right back out. Clay right back into the mix, also causing a little bit of assistance, which is definitely great to see. Everyone for the Chargers definitely getting back as that ball gets right over to the West Florida Flames and connecting into the midfield there. We've got 10 to the left, and he also has a couple of players on the right. Liam again coming in, interrupting the actual offensive threat there. Florida Flames trying to make a play. Got to watch out for 23. He's known for actually dribbling with the outside foot and really being able to actually kind of turn his body around. But Noah was in there for the actual stop there. A low little ball here, as that ball is in Florida Flames' favor. It looks like Nathan's going to run this particular ball down. Goalie's going to call it. Close one there as that wind is picking up yet again. That ball's going to get kicked down. Let's see where this ball lands here. Trying to connect with Hudson, which he kind of bangs his right foot, actually his right knee there. Florida Flames trying to connect with the left strike, number 14. Nothing going there. Hudson comes in flying with a karate kick. Hudson over with the ball, trying to get that ball back, as Florida Flames doing a great job handling the actual pressure into the midfield. And number 7 almost able to really give the Florida Flames an extended lead there for 2-0, but no, it is still 1-0. Chargers working hard, and I think that was that 23 again. Yes, it was. Again, we've seen him with the great outside turns, really able to maneuver his body with that ball, having no problem at all. But here we go with the Florida Flames gearing up for a corner kick. As we zoom in here as number 2, he's got a height advantage, but he's going to have to deal with 24 strength and speed and agility in order to get the header over him. And Clay coming in with an outstanding help defense all the way from the striking position. As Lyle tries to maneuver his body here. Oh, it gets a little touch on there. Florida Flames trying to reset here. Hudson going to get into the mix for the assistance. 41's going to try to send this one into the box, and Aiden's going to get ahead on that one. Flames trying to put some laces on it. Nothing going there. Oh, possible left foot. Oh, Noah able to get a foot on that one. And it looks like their actual players may have headed that one out. I'm telling you, if the Florida Flames were able to settle that particular ball, they may have had an opportunity for a left foot shot. Unfortunately, not able to settle the ball, but they are right back to, possession time definitely in their favor as they're keeping that ball down here. Aiden able to get a quick touch on that, sends it out to the left back. Left back does not send it back out. Actually, that was a striker here, but not able to get that ball out of bounds here, or actually send it or clear it. So let's see what we got going here as they will gear up to send this ball downfield. And right back to the Florida Flames attacking third here. A little bit of pressure here. Noah with the ball. He'll send this one out of bounds here, receiving a lot of pressure there. It looks like Kevin may have wanted that, but sometimes when your back is against the players and you're not sure exactly where everyone is at, sometimes it's better off to just send that ball out of bounds and let everyone regroup. And so here we are again, 18 trying to make a play on that one, 5 really trying to get this ball in this for the Flames. Clay actually getting right back in there for the actual defensive assistance here, coming all the way from the striking position as Liam's going to try to close down that particular shot. Liam making it difficult. As you can see, that shot was pretty soft. Liam all over the place, really active today, which is definitely good to see. That midfield, defensive mid position, there's a lot of responsibility there. So, the ball right over to Nathan. Let's see if he can connect. Oh, he's going to try to take a shot. It may have been a long pass. Looks like he's actually favoring. I don't know if it's his left hip, left high thigh. Doesn't seem like Nathan. Something is going on with that left hip, but actually I do believe from the previous game yesterday, he was actually banged up. So we'll try to see if we can get some information from the medical staff as Nathan comes in, tries to get that particular ball here as it's out of bounds. But I do believe, we used to say something back in the day, you play hurt, not injured. So I believe what Nathan is doing is he is playing hurt. So let's take a look as Noah's going to send this ball downfield, trying to connect with his strikers. And again, we'll try to check in with the medical staff and see if we can get the official word on the injury report. As there are a number of players, some are playing high school now as the high school season has started. A number of Chargers players playing high school. So right now, it's really, all about, managing your health and your body. A lot of these players do play multiple sports. But again, last I spoke with the medical staff, the Chargers are dealing with a lot of injuries, definitely so. But they are here with back-to-back games against the Florida Flames. And I believe the last time these two teams met, it was the Florida Flames that came out on top. But let's see exactly what we have here, as it is currently still 1-0 Florida Flames. Quick little throw in here as Hudson's going to try to get a foot on this particular ball out of bounds into the stands here as Chargers gear up for a throw in. Nathan throws it in, trying to connect with Clay. Oh, quick little pass over to Hudson. Hudson through the legs of 41. That ball's going to go flying. As we gear up for a nice little kick, 18 is going to send this one all the way into the box here. There's a nice little bounce. And, would you look at that? It looks like Lyle able to actually get a foot on that particular ball there. And just like that, the Chargers and the Florida Flames are now tied And now, here we have it. Two teams, one tie, 1-1. Ball sent into the box here as 14's going to try to run this particular ball down here. And that goalie is going to grab that one as he looks over to the right. Unfortunately, that particular player is there, so he'll send this one down nice and high. Let's see what we get. It's a header into the midfield, able to connect, but Liam, actually Nick, all on top of that particular ball here. Hudson dribbling, looking over to the right, possibly going to connect with Clay, and it looks like he tripped up on the field there. But let's take a look and see exactly what we got going as the Florida Flames are going to throw this one in. Hudson quickly in on the attack there. Able to get a nice touch on that. Out of bounds. That ball is going to be thrown in quickly. 11 heading that one over. Noah's going to take a quick look at that. Send it upfield. And that one's going to go off of... Oh, no. It looks like it's going to go the other way. Noah's going to... Aiden's going to actually head that particular ball out of bounds. As we gear up 1-1, Chargers and Florida Flames here. Let's see what we have for the throw-in as there's a couple of substitutions here. Fans are on their feet down behind the palm trees as the pressure is intensifying here. Stress levels are high. Ball thrown slightly into the box there, but Hudson's all over it. And it looks like 22 is able to get a foot on that one, trying to connect, but Kevin's not going to let him turn around there. Let's take a look as we gear up for a quick little kick. So the referee has awarded them the kick, and the goalie is bouncing around. He knows last time that ball was in the top left-hand corner. Let's see what type of action we get as Noah's trying to instruct some of his players on who to pick up over there. The wall is high and the ball is to the right. Goalkeeper grabs that particular ball there. You can hear the emotions. He is psyched as he sends that ball down. Player falls down in the backfield. Hudson tries to head this one back over to Kevin. Not able to connect, and Florida Flames off to the races, avoiding a player here. Connecting to the midfield. Connects over to one, and Kevin's going to close this one in. No, that's number 18. Able to get the actual stoppage there. Oh, a quick little grabbage there, and look at that. It's getting fiery on the sideline. Fans are on their feet, but it looks like they are just kind of talk this one out, which is definitely good to see. Nathan said, I'm not giving you the ball. I'll drop this ball, and you can pick it up yourself. Let's see exactly what we got going. Referee's going to say, you know what, come right here. We're going to need to talk about this. All right, player understands it, and we're going to gear up for a nice little free kick, and watch out because we might have a player on the sideline. Nope, she's a little on the smaller side, but she could definitely be utilized on the field. So let's take a look as we gear up. Chargers, pressing up on the man as well, on all of the actual players. So great defensive stance there. Goalkeeper able to grab that one with ease. At that ball sent, bounces past the actual midline. Hudson with the long strides, tripped up, but still able to manage to get that ball over to Clay. Clay gets bumped by number 2. Clay does a little look back, stares him down just to make sure that there was that ball's going to be headed over. Oh, and look at that. Jose able to actually make the shot. Look at that. Let's see if we can take a look at that again. As they celebrate here, you'll take a look here. That ball's going to be passed over by, I believe that's Nathan. Sends it over to Clay. Clay sends it right over into the box. Off of 2, ricochet in 27. Jose able to get right there for the actual cleanup there. And this is exactly why you want to run and be able to actually be ready for an actual ricochet or a rebound. If the goalie's not able to grab it, you really never know what's going to happen there. So if you charge that net, there's a very good chance that something's going to happen positive for you. But here we are, Chargers up now 2-1, and I can say this, even though it's 2-1, as the midfielders do a great job, taking a look and trying to see exactly what's going to happen here and make a play. Florida Flames they've really been able to get a lot of opportunity here. So let's take a look and see exactly if the Chargers can kind of hold on to this one. They know that they're going to have to work, and it is going to be a team effort, as the Florida Flames connecting right there. Nicholas not letting anything by easy. Florida Flames, plenty of time here, really trying to connect with their particular players here as they are being pushed back out to the midline here. Here's a long ball. Let's see exactly what happens here. Able to settle it off the chest. Clay with the help defense there, and Jose closing in on 34, maneuvering the body. Look at that. They're not going to call that out of bounds. Yes, they are going to call that out of bounds. As that ball gets sent out of bounds over to the other field. Let's take a look here. Hudson with a hand on his head. It is now, yes, Hudson, yes, be shocked, but not too shocked, because it is 2-1 Chargers' favor. But can you hold on to this particular game here? That's what's key. With one tie yesterday, usually off of a tie, the Chargers have been known to get a win after that particular tie, based on the previous results of the actual district games. But nevertheless, here we are, 27 gearing up for a throw-in, 2-1 Chargers favor, and fans are on their feet and palm trees are shaking all over the place. Hudson trying to maneuver his body there. Quick throw-in from Jose to Clay. Oh, Clay puts it with the left foot, trying to connect with his strikers, but he'll get it right back, connecting with Nicholas. Nicholas right back to Clay. Let's see what Clay does. Clay feeds it back over to Jose. Jose is going to almost turn, not necessarily a turnover, but the ball is slightly stolen there, as the Chargers really trying to make something happen and really looking for that third goal here. Fans on their feet all over the place. As you can see, it is a packed house here with 14,642. Ball thrown into Clay, really trying to make something happen here again, but the midfielders for the Florida Flames are all over the place trying to actually get that ball back with a slide tackle there, or actually a slide steal. Ball again in the Chargers' foot. Passed all over the place. Cameraman, please zoom in. We're trying to see exactly what's happening here as Clay's trying to make a play on this one, trying to work his way over into the attacking third here. Midfielders right back for Florida Flames, and here we go. The Florida Flames off to the races here, all on the sideline. Playoff seats here. Hudson almost goes out of the stands here. He's coming back into the play. Liam over there, and Noah really coming in for a quick little step. Nice little inside settle there. Clay with a nice little touch. Hudson trying to make a play on it, and through the legs of Clay, 34 is going to get around. Someone's going to have to step up with that, but he passes it out. Ooh, that may have been a possible left foot shot, but he doesn't try to take the attempt. Clay going in, and Hudson finally sending that ball downfield. Oh my, that was insane. This is like a win or go home type of game, playoff game, 2-1. You can see the sense of urgency from the Florida Flames, as there's plenty of time there, but I believe the coach is making them, use that time off of the clock, but having his Chargers press them once they get to the midline. Not a lot of substitutions here, but the energy is high. Look at that, 34 right back with the ball. They're going to reset this, send it right back over to their four backs, in which they're playing a 4-3-4 or something close to that. 4-3-4, let's do the math on that. That might be slightly over 11, but nevertheless, we are still here. Yeah, I think that's 12 if we include the actual goalie. But here we are, Florida Flames on the attack, but look at all the defenders over there, and it looks like there's a quick little block there, and that ball's going to bounce all over the place, as number 27 and the goalkeeper, they exchange hugs there. Great little outstanding stoppage. And that's one thing the Chargers have really been doing every game. Everyone is starting to help out in the defensive category as that ball tries to get headed over into the box. But here we are again with the wind increasing, and that ball gets sent into the box here. Let's see, there's a shot with the right foot. No one's going to block that one with his face. It's getting intense here. This is ridiculous. Look at that ball. It comes down, and look at that right foot. Bam! Right into the face of number 24. But he knows that that particular stoppage that may have been in the top right-hand corner there. The defense is just tightening up, and as I would say it, you shall not pass. pass, is what number 24 was saying there, as that ball gears up for a corner kick here yet again. And that ball is going to be touched by the inside of the right foot of Noah and then down to Nicholas. Nicholas is going to send this one down. 41 is going to get a left foot, try to send it into the stands there. Kevin saying, hey, let's go. Throw this ball in real quick because we're going to try to get another one. It's almost like you might want to slow down and let the clock kind of dwindle a little bit. But not today. I believe the Chargers are charged up with this 2-1. As you can see, Jose is super amped up. And the Florida Flames are in need of a ball. And here we do have one quickly. Number 11, he's able to get the actual ball here, as it is the Chargers that are up 2-1. Florida Flames will need that sense of urgency, which it does seem like they do have. Looks like the goalie, the referee is saying, hey, let's just let's hold up a second there. We got a couple of substitutions, need some fresh feet. A little bit of time on the clock, but as you can see, everyone is standing. Just about everyone is standing. And here's a huge throw in by number 2. He's going to send this one down off of the head of their player. Hudson's going to send this one over. Connects with Kevin. Hudson's going to send this one over to Clay. Not connecting. That ball's going to be sent over, and that ball's going to be saved as well. Jose is going to try to put a little body check in. And cameraman puts a hand up, catches the ball off the fence with the left hand, able to give it to number 2. They're going to actually throw that ball in real quick. Noah's going to send that ball out of bounds. Not today. Let's stop that threat. Ball still going into the box here. And that ball is headed off of Lyle, number 3, with the right foot, but also stopped with the defensive help of the Chargers. Like I said, not sure how much time was just yelled out, but as you can see, the Flames they're rotating all over the place. Bodies are spinning. Jose is going to fall to the ground, but heading that particular ball out. Noah's going to step out on this ball. He's not going to let that particular ball be shot upon into thy net. Thy shall not pass is what we would call it, as there is a call on the play here, as they will gear up for a nice little rewarded kick, as this ball is sent into the box. And Clay's going to send that one right back out. Florida Flames send it right back in. Number 11 off of the left foot, and he's going to be called for offsides. Nevertheless, Aiden will still make sure that that ball is not going into the net at all.
Works. There's a lot of wind.
Cameraman yells, hey, make sure you use one of whatever foot is actually working properly, as the medical staff is standing on their feet and saying, hey, use the foot that's not banged up. He'll send this one down. It gets past the midline. Takes a small little bounce, headed over there by Kevin. Clay's in on the play. 2 tries to pass it back as they'll reset, not allowing them to restructure their shape. Goalies looks downfield. He's going to try to send that particular ball down. Florida Flames down 2-1. Noah steps in, tries to get a touch on that one. Quick little steal with the left foot by Noah Graham. And Hudson's then going to send that particular ball downfield. Goalie for Florida Flames, he's going to dribble it up. He knows time is of the essence. Dribbles it up to get that ball a little further down with the kick. That ball's going to roll back. Jose's going to actually chase this particular ball down and try to shield it and give 13 a little piece of his back muscles. Always known for checking a player running in. Jose will shield that particular ball with his body as Lyle gears up for the goal kick. Getting a feel for the wind. He'll use the right foot, sends this one down. Gets close to the midline here as the defensive pressure is all over the place, but Tim's able to make a play there, sending that ball down. Lyle's going to have to chase this one down. The ball is actually kicked by the Florida Flames, but there is going to be a goal kick. Not able to get it exactly where he wanted, as Lyle sends this ball right back down to the field. Hudson off the chest, chips that ball up top. That ball's going to be headed downfield. Lyle's going to come in and say, not today. Kick that ball right back out of bounds. Florida Flames right back. He'll grab the ball, gear up for a quick little throw in off of the chest. Not able to get the proper settle here, and that ball's going to go out of bounds as well. Lyle gearing up. Chargers up for the throw in. Chargers up 2-1. That ball goes out of bounds. They're going to reset and get this one over. Let's see exactly how we work this one out here as he walks slowly, dwindling a little bit of time on the clock. Every second is crucial and critical at the same time. I'm not sure which ones has a hierarchy, crucial or critical, but Aiden's going to send this one downfield, as the goalie will try to actually get a touch on this one and gear it up to send it upfield. There's the boot downfield. Noah's going to head this one out, try to connect over with Hudson's going to take a fall down. 10's going to dribble it down there. Hudson not giving up on the play, all over him. Referee's going to call that one. 10's going to send this one out. Lyle's going to say, no, not today. I'll send this one right back out. Let's not try anything quick and fishy. So Florida Flames still trying to make something happen, getting a number of attempts into the box, but the Chargers are all over the place as Hudson is going to kick that ball out of bounds. Florida Flames retrieve a quick little ball. Number 2's going to throw it in. High arcing ball. That ball's going to get into the box. 7's going to head that one, but it's not going anywhere. Clay comes in with an outstanding blockage here, in which 14 was winding up that foot. It looks like there might be 2 to 3 minutes left on the clock. As you can see, Florida Flames are running all over the place. Fans are on their feet yelling in all types of areas. And here we go, Florida Flames gearing up for the corner kick, as the ball doesn't necessarily seem to be on the line. But here we go. All bodies need to be checked. Players are pointing left and right, looking all over the place. It looks like they did advise the referee that the ball was not on the line, but here we are. Look at the Florida Flames gearing up, ready to, not a lot in the box because they're getting ready to charge that box. And here we go. And there's the kick, and Noah yelling, step up, after he heads that ball right back out of bounds, not allowing the corner kick to happen at all. And that ball 14 is going to be headed in. Nicholas is going to say, no, not today. I'll kick that ball right out of bounds. It doesn't go out of bounds, but it is chased down by 23, who's been known to do outside turns with both feet. Watch out, but that ball is sent right back in. Number 15 puts his hand up and says, hey, that's us, Florida Flames, gearing up with a quick throw in. Number 2 is going to throw this ball in. It gets all the way into the box. Aiden's going to head that particular ball over as 10's going to chase this one down. He kicks the ball out of bounds. Flag up on the play, but this is not football. He's just saying, hey, which way the ball is going to actually go as the Florida Flames gear up for yet another throw in. Number 2 is getting ready to throw that ball all the way into the box. Aiden off of the back of his head. 7's going to take a shot, high arching. Goalie grabs it, hugs it, as all goalies do. They always grab the ball and hug it for quite some time. All seconds off of the clock are definitely critical. And here we go as the Chargers gearing up to send this particular ball down. Playoff game, it feels like win or go home, but as of right now, as that ball gets kicked by a fan, and you can hear them 14 with a quick throw in. Let's see exactly what happens here. Ball is in. Noah's going to head this one. Noah's going to shoulder this particular ball out. And what is the referee saying? He is holding the ball because it looks like there might be a possible substitution. Not quite sure. Let's see exactly what happens here. Liam all over that particular player, trying to rotate there. Noah's going to try to bounce this one off of the chest here. He's going to step in on that particular ball. Oh, he's hot and heavy. He really wants that ball. Number 24 really trying to get that ball. Lyle's going to be able to actually head that particular ball out, and he'll send that ball out of bounds as well. So great step up. Really got to be hot and heavy on that particular ball, not allowing for any possible shots, because with the way this game has been playing, you do not want to walk away with a tie, is what the Chargers are saying, because they received a tie yesterday, and today it's time to get a win. But let's see exactly what happens as the Florida Flames have been keeping this ball down here for the last 15 minutes straight, getting a number of different shots. Noah's going to kick this ball out of bounds with the left foot. And here we go again for yet another throw-in into the box. Clay's going to get that particular ball. Aiden's going to head that particular ball off. Quick little settle for number 10. He's going to reset, send it right back over to number 2. He's going to feed his midfielders. Midfielders all the way to the right back. Sends that one high into the box. And that goalkeeper is going to do the traditional grabbage of the ball and hold it. And now he will bring up the particular ball. You can hear the parakeets. That ball is going to be sent down. Almost hits a number of different parakeets. Or is it paracais or paraquays? Not sure of the pluralization of parakeets. I think it's parakeets. But it doesn't matter right now because the Florida Flames are going to send this ball right back down as Noah gets in with the left foot, kicking that one. Liam eyeing it. Clay's eyeing it. 2 high arching bounces. 14 chest settle, sends it into the box. And Nathan's going to jump in there and get that ball out of there. He's going to get a nice foot to the face. Doesn't look like the referee seen that. It was not intentional, but I believe it was definitely an accident as Nathan was coming down with his foot trying to connect onto the actual ball. We do have a player, as the medical staff is kind of looking. They are going to keep an eye out on number 13. He is not too happy with the particular non-call play or non-play called, as Clay is going to wait for this particular bounce, get a settle on that one, try to get that particular ball. Liam's going to get in and try to make it pretty dangerous for them to turn around. 10's looking around, quick little throw in. And that's Jose, who's going to actually land backpedal. He's able to get the header there. Hudson all over the ball, and you can see it in their faces and their body movement. That the energy level is definitely decreased. But the Florida Flames again still able to get that ball and reset. Goalie sends it down into the midfield, connecting. 3's going to try to do something, but Nathan's going to get a foot on that particular ball here. Lyle's going to jump up, try to receive that particular ball. Nathan's going to head the ball again, get it out of there. 18 tries to send it into his striking zone off of the shoulder of 18. Nothing going there. Nathan goes down, trying to make a defensive stop here. Hudson looking at the particular ball here. Oh, it's a half bicycle kick as he tries to kick it backwards. Too much defensive pressure. But number 18 gearing up for a quick little kick into the box. As you can hear the fans again yelling. Fans are cheering, standing up on their feet. The sideline judge had to yell at a number of fans because they're trying to, run towards the actual sideline. But here we are with the goalkeeper with yet another save. As again, the traditional hugging of the ball and dwindling the time. He will send this particular ball down.
There you go. Come on, Hudson!
As Hudson runs this particular ball down, and Caden's going to get a foot on that particular ball here. Hudson's going to look over to the right, trying to connect with Caden. Caden was making the run, and I think that is it. Look at that. The Chargers with an outstanding comeback. You could not have written it any better. What a comeback, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. You see the coaches that are out there on the field.
My name is Christopher.
I'm sorry, a little bit louder.
I'm a goalkeeper. My name is Christopher Damnakis.
Okay, and there's no number. You don't officially have a number, is that right? I wasn't really sure if goalies actually have numbers, now that I'm actually thinking about it.
The number's number 1.
So you had a number of outstanding saves today, arguably at least 15 plus from what we were counting over there. Any pros and cons that you can actually mention for your success for today?
It's better positioning and talking louder.
Okay, all right. You were pretty loud in the back. How did you feel subbing in today, being that our goalie was out of town today, or actually working, I believe?
Felt good.
Felt good? How was the communication between you and the other players?
It was good.
It was good. Okay, all right. Now, which team are you, I know you're subbing in for today. Which team are you on?
Chargers NAL.
NAL, okay. And is there an age group for that or no?
U16.
16? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Do you think you'll be subbing in for us again today? Do you think, or for another day? Do you think that would be a possibility?
If you ever need me, I'll be open.
Okay, and a last question: what is your agent currently working with you to actually advance your soccer career?
Yes.
He is. All right, perfect. Well, I do appreciate the interview, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Actually, I do believe so. Actually, name and position and number.
Kevin Lopez Ramirez.
Okay.
And, 34, and I'm a wing and striker.
Okay, and how do you feel about today's game?
I believe we play our best, defensively in shape out of last half.
Okay, all right.
And good attacking at the end.
I noticed you had a lot of energy, a bit more energy in this particular game today.
Yeah.
Any particular reasons for that?
I mean, yesterday we were all off, and I was just trying to encourage everyone, I guess, to still step and press and still try to win.
All right, now there's going to be some time between now and the tournament, and definitely either or the next game. Anything that you'll be working on between now and then to improve your team and yourself?
Just dribbling and just looking for crosses to put in the net. And,
okay. All right, cool. Now, would you like to shout anyone out today?
Just my parents, and that's it.
Just your
And my
parents? I
teammates.
see they all left you pretty much as well.
they were.
Okay, which one of your parents and family members helped you the most during your soccer career?
I don't really know. Probably my dad.
Probably your dad?
He gave me tips. Just helped
Okay.
me, I guess.
Okay. All right, cool. Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So we have Noah Graham, number 24, center back today. I noticed you were increasing the jumping ability today with a number of headers, probably about 8+ headers. They were actually key headers as well. Anything you have to actually say in regards to those defensive stops and not allowing the team to get anything crucial into the box?
Well, besides genetics, I think I did pretty good.
Oh, genetics. You think so? Are you getting some of those hops from your parents?
Yes.
Definitely. Interesting. Did you realize that there was a slow motion video on your jumping ability in the last video?
No, I didn't.
There is a zoom in. We did try to see, I believe you might have been a foot off of the ground. Any pros and cons for today's game in which it was a huge win today?
Pros, I think overall we did pretty good in the second half. Good plays, good passing, good defensive stops. Cons, we still have to work on some stuff, especially on defense.
Interesting.
Overall, pretty good.
Interesting. I noticed you tried to get a couple of sneak passes from the back, but you were battling here and there. How did it feel with your new substitute players today?
Yeah, my new players, some of the guys came from the other team. They're overall pretty good.
Did it take a while to kind of get used to their playmaking ability as well and trust them?
A little bit, but overall we overcame that.
Okay, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we're live here with Coach Dominic, and we got it as he's fixing the hair, and everyone's watching in the background. You've been dealing with a number of different players battling different types of positions. Yeah. You got the tie yesterday. You got the win today. You have substitute players, a number of different injuries. I'm throwing a lot at you. Anything you got to say in regards to? I believe you guys are now 3-3-1, not including any of the tournament play.
Yeah.
So how do you feel, going into the rest of the season? How do you feel about any of the things that I just kind of blabbed out at you? I know there was a lot.
Well, to begin with, I think yesterday's result was a little unfortunate. I mean, we did give away, chances, but to be honest, I think we should have done a little better in front of goal. This has been an ongoing problem throughout the season, but actually, I think next half of the season will be significantly better because we're getting Tyler back in. We're getting Diego, who played with us last year.
Okay.
But now he's coming in for the second half of the season.
Nice.
And it's going to be a lot, easier for us to play through the midfield and keep the ball a little bit, kind of like what we did at the beginning of the game today. But I think throughout the game we struggled with that because it's not something we really work on.
Okay.
And sometimes with injuries, it's hard to get the right players on at the same time. So, just a lot of things we have to work around, but I think it's going to be a really good second half of the season.
Interesting. Between now and the tournament, what do you work on with the boys? I know a lot of the kids are working with the high school teams now.
Yeah.
You're dealing with possibly some load management. So what do you do going forward with that? You got a key tournament coming up, but a lot of things that are interfering with that. So what do you do for that?
So typically for the tournament, the week before the tournament, we will do just 2 practices, get the team together, get reorganized. The most important thing is going to be working on our defensive shape together and working together as a team.
Okay, all right. Any possible plays? Because I know usually when I sneak into those practices, it's hard at the complex, but you guys do a lot of ball movement from the back, a lot of passing, which seems to be that they're getting pretty confident with that. So any particular new plays that we might be able to see moving forward as well, which I know is also limited depending on different players in different positions.
Well, actually, I was thinking tactically maybe having an inverted wingback.
Interesting.
So playing with almost like a box midfield with four midfielders.
Interesting.
And losing that width from a little bit deeper because, we don't usually build out to that player. So instead of wasting that space, we can throw an extra body in the midfield to help keep the ball. It depends on, how things look.
Right.
Players
Always a risk.
It's how Tyler is, right? Having Tyler in there, so having Tyler in the midfield with Lexi or with Liam or with Nick, whoever it is, just that they're going to be able to keep the ball together. Okay,
and lastly, do you lose sleep during the nights thinking about different plays, who you're going to have available for the actual game, who's going to be available, what jerseys they're going to wear, or is it pretty calm at night?
No, I do worry, unfortunately. Me and Coach Ryan talk about it a lot. Coaching staff, we we come together quite often and talk about how the teams are doing, players, stuff like that. For the beginning of the next half of the season, we will be having an expectations meeting for our first practice. Parents are welcome to come to the meeting. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be talking about, you know, how we have to manage players being at practices, you know, counting on their availability, and having players, you know, really have to commit for each other. You know?
That's going to be an interesting conversation.
It's not fair for the team for, you know, a group of players that aren't coming consistently.
Right.
You know, these guys are working hard, and we have 13, 14 guys. You know, it's not fair.
Okay. All right. No, it makes sense. Plus, it's also part of their key development as well if they do actually get to the practices. So,
Exactly.
so we'll see what happens. But thanks, man. I appreciate the time, man. I know you're super busy and all. Thanks a lot.